Hey, what's going on, guys? We are back to Boom Beach. Today we're taking on Dr. Terra on the Volcano Island, and we are not going to be boosting anything, at least not for the first couple of stages. And let's get right into it. We've got 48 warriors now. I finally upgraded that landing craft to level 17, but let's go ahead and just get right into the thick of things. We'll scout the first stage out, have a look at it. Alright, all I guess we've really got to worry about is that cannon. Yeah, that's really all we've got to worry about. I'm going to go around the left-hand side, and you know what? I'm feeling a little bit frisky, so I will just drop 3 boats of warriors so you guys can actually see how I'd go about doing this. So all I do is just go around the left-hand side. These guys are sort of splitting off, but we'll get them back over to that flare. And because we are gunboat energy harvesting, all I'd really have to do is just shoot off a couple of artillery at the boom cannon. These guys are doing God knows what. What I'm going to have to do is get them back right now before they go destroy too many things. And then what I'll do is I will spawn them, or flare them, right up top over there. Probably should have dropped the flare down a little bit earlier there. Get these guys onto the headquarters, and they'll just do the rest of the job. I don't really need to do anything else. So we had 78 gunboat energy there, so hopefully I did get a bit of criticism for showing off the earlier episodes. I mean, you guys can always go ahead and scroll through the video. It's not like as if you have to watch the whole thing or anything. So you guys can always scroll through the timeline and you can get up to the stage that you want. I also probably should be putting the timestamps down in the video as well. Alright, so we've got pretty much the exact same setup this time. We are going to go ahead on the left hand side. I think I'm just going to flare these guys around. Yeah, I will. So I'll flare them to the left because a lot of them split off. Alright, so what else do we have around over here? We do have a flamethrower and some supplies, so I'll drop an artillery right there. I'll get rid of that cannon if I'm able to as well. Nope. Alright. It only takes 1 hit from a warrior to destroy those supplies. Definitely don't last a long time at all now, though, do they? Oh, so I'll just send these guys out straight onto the headquarters. And let's just drop a couple of heals, because we did not place that smoke exactly perfectly, but it doesn't really matter because as soon as they start hitting though, it's all over. And look at that, we haven't lost anyone either. Hopefully that one warrior that we get makes a big difference in terms of our actual damage output. I mean, they do about, what, 600 or so damage now, boosted up for me, which is quite a bit, because if you leave them there for 10 seconds, that's 6,000 damage. Quite a bit. Alright, for the one extra warrior, that is. Alright, so over here, we are not going around the left-hand side. We're going to go to the right-hand side, hang right. And you know what? We might as well just clean up a lot of these mortars and supplies, because they're going to be bothering us, at least that rocket launcher, a little bit later on. So let's go ahead and attack. And see what we've got in store for us over here. I think I'm just going to get rid of this one boom mine. But that means I'm going to have to hang it to the very right hand side. So we'll have to wait and see how we go about it. Let's just go drop all our guys off. And I'm actually not going to go ahead and flare them anywhere. Well, let's see what they end up doing. Seems like they're definitely well on track. I'll have to get rid of that boom mine, definitely. Got a couple of really weird stragglers. I'm also going to flare just to the... Oh, God. We did lose one from a boom mine, which is alright with me. Oh, we're going to have to reflare these guys back. I'm also going to just get rid of that boom mine because it is annoying me. Or boom cannon. There we go. So we did lose a couple of people there. Not the end of the world. Throw some celebratory heals down, but unfortunately they never get there. I do like the yellow finish to our gunboat as well. Looking very cool. Alright, we are getting a lot of intel today. That's for certain. Alright, so the only upgrade that I'm really going for today is the landing craft to level 15. So it's not a massive upgrade by any means. So that's why we're not really boosting anything. There's no real need for it for me. Let's go ahead and check out stage 4 though. See what we can do. Alright, so again, we're just going on the right hand side. We can also gunboat energy harvest quite a bit. Alright. We just really got to watch out for that boom cannon, which is going to be annoying when we do our gunboat harvesting. But what I can do is definitely throw down a barrage or two. We'll have to anyway, just to get rid of those mines. So let's go test this out. Place it right there on the corner of that sniper town. Hopefully that gets rid of all those mines, and indeed it does. Very nicely done. You know what, I'll chuck an artillery in over here as well, which should get rid of both of those guys, which it does. Beautiful. Alright, so I'm going to drop all my guys over here to the right hand side. That boom cannon will be able to target quite a bit of our guys though, but it's alright. Drop a heal down over here. We might as well just knock off a couple of these other defenses that they've got, and I'm going to go straight to the headquarters now. Also just going to flare or smoke our way there while we've also flared, and get ready with a couple of my shocks. Alright, let's go now. Don't know if I should throw a heal down or not. I might as well just save up and use it on shocks. There we go. That didn't last long at all either. So I think I'm going to have to wait it out until we get to Terror Stage, or at least we get a bit of our warriors back for Terror Stage 5, that is. Because we are losing quite a bit. We've lost, what, 15 in the last 2. So we're definitely going to have to load back up on warriors, and we'll be back in a couple of seconds. Alright, so Terror Stage 5 seems like it'll be fairly easy if we go ahead and clear out all of these mines, as well as the boom mines. So let's go ahead and attack it and wish for the best in terms of our barrage. At least for its spread, I will aim it right up around the main cluster, and that gets rid of pretty much everything. Wow, I'm actually surprised at how many mines that did get rid of. Now all I've got to do is just get rid of that one boom mine, and I think it should be pretty easy pickings. Now the question is, what defense are we going to use to anchor us in position? I think I should, let's see, I think maybe that mortar, and then I'm not going to flare to the headquarters, but just above, maybe. Well, let's give that tactic a shot. So that means I'm going to have to drop my guys, or drop my smokes here and here. And we are going to flare straight onto that mortar. Beautifully done. Now that all these guys are there, I'm going to flare right up top. Not onto the actual headquarters, but close enough. And that, see, the thing that does is that keeps them all in a straight line. Because if I told them to go to the headquarters, they'd be moving left, right, and everywhere. So we've only got enough for one shock. So I'm going to shock to the left-hand side. And then I can send in a artillery shell if we so choose. There's still a damn warrior running about like crazy. I've got no idea why, but he is. And off our guys go. They have destroyed the headquarters in no time at all. Very little losses as well, so that means we will be back up and running very shortly as well. Now this is with no boosts, mind you. So we did fairly well. Only 10 losses there. And a nice amount of resources. Christmas has definitely come early with how close Terror Stage 6 is to the beach. Look at that. Very, very close. Only will take about 3 smokes to get up there. But what we're going to have to do is get rid of a lot of these mines, as well as that boom mine up top. And the headquarters is 298,000 health. So it's definitely going to be quite a while before we can destroy it. A good couple of seconds. So Let's get right into the thick of things though and destroy all of these mines around. Shouldn't be too much of an issue though for us. There we go. Just like so. I'll also get an artillery and get rid of those 2 mines up top. Now we go double smoke the beach on the right hand side, something like so. I'll also smoke that sniper tower because that's where we are going to. Now smoke up to the headquarters and flare there as well. We make it there with no deaths so far. Now what we've got to do is prepare 2 shocks, which we will shoot right now. Alright, beautifully done. Now I've got a heal ready, and I will heal as soon as the shocks expire, which is in a couple of seconds right now. Drop that heal, drop an artillery that we've got left over, and we have got this one in the bag. Very nicely done. No boost whatsoever either, so that's quite a surprise as well. Very easy today with oh wow, we even get 2 crystals. But very easy today with warriors, I must say. We've lost 29 guys, but geez, am I happy with those 2 dark crystals. Imagine if I had my power stone chance boosted. Could have been a lot better as well. Alright, and Terror Stage 7 is looking very, very difficult today. So let's go ahead and send our warriors on a one-way ticket to death. I think I'm going to have to go barrage all of these mines on the headquarters. That's even if we manage to get up there, because there's a lot of mines just everywhere. And I think going along the right hand side just doesn't stack up, because we'll have to smoke across all of these defenses. So we're going to have to go straight for the headquarters. Let's go ahead and attack it and hope for the best, although I definitely don't think this is going to go too well for us. Although what I'm going to do, there's 3 supplies right next to each other, so let's go get 3 of them. Beautiful. Gives us 6 net gain. Let's go ahead and also get that barrage and send it out on those mines. That clears the path out completely for us. Very nice. Now, the real question is, how do we get there without losing too many of our guides? I don't think there is a way, but I'm going to give this a shot. In my idea, this is unboosted, but this is going to be embarrassing. I can guarantee you that much. So what I'm going to do is just send all my guys in over here and also flare them up onto that mortar. I'm also going to just flare them if they can make it out in time. Onto the headquarters we go. We're going to lose a lot of guys because of a mine over there, but we've got a couple of shocks ready. Yeah, I'll only be able to use 2 shocks, and I won't be able to heal my guys up. So let's go give that a shot. See what we're able to do. Definitely not much. A sliver of health disappeared on the headquarters, but that's pretty much one way to get rid of 48 warriors quick smart, really. Face Terror Stage 7 today. Seems like it's very difficult. This is with no boost, but even if I had everything boosted, there's no way that I'd be able to do that, I don't think. So until next time though, guys, I'll see you later. Tomorrow is Gear Heart, so I guess I'll do a low level walkthrough of that, even though my Zookas aren't all that highly leveled, because all I'm really focusing on is warriors and then all of the the med kits and barrages and all that stuff. But until tomorrow, I'll see you guys later for the next episode.